As a trainer, there are times I've needed a dummy data set in Excel format. Sales data, marketing data, financial transactions, these are just a few examples. In fact, recently I was delivering training to a UK police force and needed 500 rows of made-up data about crimes and criminals. I'm sure you can imagine how long it took to create that. In fact, I'm sure you can imagine how long it takes to create any dummy data, especially when you're trying to make it realistic. And then, of course, there's things that you don't even think about. Inclusivity and diversity, making sure you have a good mix of genders, a good spread of ages, and a range of ethnicities reflected in the names. Now, I know all about that. I've actually been criticised for getting it wrong in the past. Mike, why are all the employees Western 30-something males? Although, to be fair, that was many years ago. So, in this video, I'm going to use Claude to create two datasets for use in Excel. One dataset will be fake but realistic, for use with a client that manages properties in London. The other will be real data, details of the stadiums being used in the upcoming Soccer World Cup finals. So, whether you're a trainer, a student, an analyst, a developer, or just somebody who needs to create a realistic data set quickly, this video is for you. I'm going to use Claude for this demo, but other tools work just as well. And this is my prompt. I'm not going to read it out to you, but basically I've given it as much detail as possible. And that's my attitude when it comes to creating a prompt. Be as detailed as possible. Don't leave room for ambiguity. So I will copy the prompt and I will paste it into Claude, and then I will click the send button. So that's taken about a minute and it's come back and it says, here's your file. It contains 2 sheets, London properties, all 50 rows, and it's told me what it's done. And it's also created a summary sheet. So I didn't ask for that summary sheet. I'll click download. So there's the Excel file on my desktop. I'll just open it up, zoom in a little bit as well. And you can see it's put it in a nicely formatted table. Actually, it's not a proper Excel table, but it is nicely formatted. So it's given me the address, which I asked for. I'm assuming that those addresses are fictitious. The postcodes, I asked for genuine London postcodes and it's given me postcodes. I'm assuming they're genuine. The cost I asked for between 800,000 and 2 million. Well, if I click on the drop down in C1 and I sort into ascending order, then the lowest is 800,000, 807,000. So that's within the range I asked for. And the largest is just under 2 million. So yeah, those look okay. The type I asked for either residential or business. And yeah, we've got residential or business. And I asked for a split there of 35 residential, 15 business. So let's sort that. And how many business have we got? We've got 15. It shows us that at the bottom of the screen. And then the contact name, full name with a 50-50 split of Western and Asian names, and a 50-50 split of male and female across both groups. So I'm going to assume there that those are okay. No 2 addresses or postcodes should be identical. I could check that with conditional formatting. I'm going to do a second example, but this time I need real data rather than realistic but fake data. And although I could find the data myself, I'm pretty sure that Claude can do it quicker. With the 2026 Men's Football World Cup starting in a couple of weeks, I need some stadium-related data. And there's the information that I need. And I want it to return the data as a downloadable Excel file. So I will copy my prompt. I will paste that into a new chat in Claude. and I will submit it. Okay, again, that took about a minute and it's come up with some information. I don't know whether it's the correct information, but I will have a look in a minute. So it's given me a summary of what it's done. And again, I will hit download. So there's the Excel file on my desktop. Let's double click it to open it. And let's zoom in. We can read it. And we've got the names of the stadiums. We've got the countries, the cities, the states, the zip code or postcode, longitude and latitude, capacity, and the home club. So that's it. I hope you found the video useful, and if you ever need to generate data for use in demos or testing, you now have a quick way to do it. If you'd like more Excel tips and tricks, check out my website at theexceltrainer.co.uk. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. But until then, have an excellent day.